Hello everyone, and let's play a game today. It's called Vincent, the Secret Myers. And here we play, it's like a point-click adventure and stuff like that. I love such games actually. And it's demo, I think. Yeah, it's a demo that created by Dino999z. And preference, we have preference over here. I can put a full screen. That's what I actually needed so much. And yay. Now you can see everything very nicely, and here we can go to the help button and enter the dialogue and activate said spice, arrow keys, escape. Let's play! And check the story. As I said before, I love point-and-click adventures. One of my favorite genres. This game contains jump scares and general unpleasant imaginary. Anyone who is weak of heart or gets anxious easily should proceed with caution, and I agree. Don't think that it will be easy. Oh, yeah, I will move a little bit camera like this. It would look cooler. Because all cool YouTubers do it. Okay, ask right click, game menu, left click, enter, space, advances dialogue without selecting choices, and screenshots. So advanced dialogue without, no, we don't need, we need choices. Backlog, skip, autosave, queue save. We got a loading. Okay, so you would see better, I would return the camera back. Begin execution. Initialization complete. Awaiting command. Begin execution. Oh, I had to press enter. Oh, sorry. Dino999 presents. From the developers of developers. Oh, sorry. It's just, I don't know. I didn't play any games from the developer yet. It is believed that personalities are forged through experiences. That when we are first born, we are no different than a ball of clay. As we journey through life, we constantly change, being shaped either by traumatic events or mundanities of everyday life. Even if it's something as trivial as the food you eat, the coffee you buy, or the time you clock into work. Those unassuming little things, they alter the path of our fate without us recognizing it. And of course, when a person loses their memories, their origins are gone. But there is one thing that always lingers at the back of my mind. What would happen if someone gains memories that don't belong to them? I'm sorry, my English is not good. So you can take someone's memories. I would love to find out what they become. But they may become a completely different person because memories are experiences that actually build our personalities. And plus some DNA stuff, but usually it's mostly memories and experiences. My head, it hurts. How long have I been asleep? Being barely able to withstand the pain, I forced myself to sit up. Where am I? What I saw was a luxurious bedroom, embellished in accents of choice of upholstery, with lavish and upscale decor scoring in the face of modesty. What happened? I struggled to recall anything about how I ended up here. My phone. Where is my phone? I frantically reached into my pockets. But it wasn't there. What should I do? What on earth happened last night? How did I end up here? I guess I'll look around first. Maybe something will help me regain my memories. Objective, determine where you are. Determine where you are. Tips, click on objects to investigate them. You can end your investigation with the button in the top right corner. Finish investigation. I pulled open the drawers next to the bed. G4 travel guide. Insider advice from expert Dino. Is this a travel guide? Award-winning. I skimmed through some of the pages. The content consists of meticulously cured articles and photography of local attractions. Collected evidence. Travel guide. Just a bed, but feels very comfortable. Maybe something under the bed. Okay, it's string on artwork of the walls brightening the room. Each of them viewing for attention. And window. Everything seemed oddly quiet outside the window. And very comfortable. There were only leaves rustling to the rhythm of the breeze. All I could see in the distance was a boundless expanse of mountains blackened in forest stretching as far as I could see. Collect evidence. The view is evidence. Can I save? Yeah, I can save. You see, you can save. Return. Okay. We could click on such things, finish investigation. Investigation complete. After making a thorough inspection of the room, I returned to take the travel guide out from the drawer. I quickly flipped through it and found a map included on the very last page. Oh, districts. Looking from what I've seen so far, I'm probably in... How do I know? It didn't... It had some forests, but can be anywhere. G1, wait. I remember G something was here. Can I check my evidences? Log. Ron? No, wait. Log. Found this expanse of mountains. Blake and collected the evidence of you. Wait. Travel guide. It had some G something on travel guide. I didn't click anything. Ron? Then I don't think I'm the G3 district. Not G2? G5? G4. Correct. I chose all wrong answers. It's my test luck. Yeah, G4. I told you we had something on the journal, but I didn't memorize it. The G4, I had also very nice memory in not memorizing stuff. What did I say? Doesn't make any sense. The G4 travel guide I have in my hand was likely prepared for the owner of the house for guests staying in the room. If that's the case, I would have to be in the G4 district. However, G4 is not a small region. To get a firmer grasp on my predicament, I have to recollect myself and be more specific. How can I be even more... which part of the district? Suburban, for sure, it was a forest. That one, I didn't know that I have to memorize. If I could memorize, it wouldn't make any sense if I was in a city. Of course. All I saw from the window was a vast terrain of forestry, and there wasn't any trace of other buildings in proximity. A place so isolated, quiet enough that a pin drop could be heard. Has to be in the suburbs of G4. So that's it, now I learned stuff. G4 suburbs? How did I end up here? It was a tutorial, so I hope it doesn't actually... doesn't do anything. I felt myself getting more and more bewildered. Suddenly, a succession of footfalls outside of my room interrupted my thoughts. Is someone else here? Should I go check it out? Tips. Make sure to save regularly. Stay and continue to rest. Leave the room and investigate. No, we are going to actually act like nothing happened. Okay. My headache. It's unbearable. I think it would be better for me to rest a bit more. It could be dangerous to investigate when I'm this worn out, so no need to rush. I lay down, nestled into the woolly bed, and tucked the blanket snack over me. Nothing happened. We got different person's body. Soon I was asleep before I realized it. Yet I never had the chance to wake up again. Did we die? Did we? Oh, a jump scare. I know it's a jump scare. Yeah. I still got scared. I knew that it's going to be a jump scare. Game over. Oh my god. I had to save better. We skip. We skip. We don't have any choices. For we skipped. Scooby-dooby-doop. Doopy-doop-doop. Scooby-dooby-doop. Skippy-doopy-doopy. Alright. Correct. Sure. Just skip, please. Skip-dee-ba-doop-dee. Just to make sure we save regularly. Okay. Let's go and leave the room. Boopy doopy, we skipped everything. Noopty. Shit, my head, it hurts. But it would be a waste of time for me to stay here. Maybe the person outside knows something. It can be a robot. I got out of the bed and made a beeline to the door. The lobby was shrouded in darkness. All I could faintly discern were the contours of bar room set up in front of me. A bar counter? A possible scenario is that I passed out here after getting drunk. It could be a hangover. Yet, judging from my surroundings, I highly doubt that a bar is where I am at right now. To me, this place seems more like someone's residency. Someone rich lives here. Someone for sure rich. Wait, I may be a robot. What if I am a robot? I remember I was playing Soma and it had exactly the same. Not exactly the same, but I mean, it had such a turnout that I'm a robot. It was like for me, wow. Okay, you have no clue. Someone is behind me. I heard the stopping of something approaching. Ringing in my ears, drums with heavy persecutions that were almost defended is as it continued to grow, it's strange, and my racing heartbeat began to resonate with it. What is going on? I looked back. What is that? The scene in front of me is an unutterable atrocity. A disfigured face half sawed off with fresh blood oozing out from its remaining pores, making small puddles on the floor. Its disappropriate bulged eye is filled with contempt, while everly broken capillary and vessels extended across the sclera, emitting discharges. I didn't get anything. And the only thing that I even looked close to human. I have a cat here. He came to play with me. I would show you to him, but I cannot reach the camera. And the only thing that even looked close to human. Yeah, it's his tail. Was it forced contort green? I didn't get. Oh, we have to run. Live or die. I backed away quickly and was able to see the full form of his creature. Blood was gushing out from every crevice of it, looking like it could collapse into a pile of limbs with a pull of string. Waving its claim in the air, it shuddered at me with unfathomable anguish and began to approach me. What should I do? Get out of the house, attempt to attack, run back to the bedroom. Get out of the house, of course. Run! Game over, run, I have to run. I have to get out of here as soon as possible. I swirled around and ran as fast as I could. However, the enormity of this house and me running in circles. With the lobby blanked in darkness, I quickly lost all sense of direction. My head was still pounding and my lips were getting weaker and weaker and for a second. The last thing I heard was a stumbling closing in me. Damn, I forgot that they have screamers when you die. Oh my god. Live or die. Okay, we skip it. With choices. Time to attack. Run back to the bedroom. Correct. Of course, we know where is the bedroom. There is no way I can fight this thing with my headache. I need to hide. You need to hide. You need, because this atrocity can kill you, and we already found out about it. I sprinted back to the bedroom, slammed the door, and looked at it as fast as I could with my remaining strength. What do I do now? Of course I save. Okay, so what do we do now again? Duk. We are scared. I held my breath firmly as the monster wrenched on the door, trying to shred it apart, stifling my audience painting. One more time. Is it gone? Am I safe now? I tried to regain my composure in increments, but I'm trapped here now. What should I do? Distress had me overwhelmed. Okay. Quick save complete. Ooh, it even has quick saves. Or my headache, it's unbearable. I think it would be better for me to rest a bit more. I'll figure out how to get out of here once I feel better. I lay down, nestled into the vessel of the bed, and tucked the blanket snug over me. Soon I was asleep before I realized it. Oof. Now I want to sleep. What time is it now? Slowly, I opened my eyes. Okay. I was greeted by a figure sitting in the darkness at the edge of my bed. It is a dream, I'm pretty sure. Staring at me with his eyes. Easy eyes. He is a robot too. Everyone is a robot here. Okay. Who are you? For some reason, he was amused by my uneasiness. Haha, relax, my dear. He laughed. I was simply demanded by the owner of the mansion to keep an eye on you and make sure you're not causing any trouble. Mansion? I'm in a mansion? How did I get here? And who exactly are you? I gave him a wary glance and covered more of my body with a blanket. Who am I? With his head title, he looked at me, seemingly entertained. My name is Victor Blake, and I am good friends with the owner of this mansion. Victor Blake? Victor Blake. I will let you know that it's a Victor Click. I calm down and start to take a closer look at this man. And he was wearing a tasteful black pouty and had vibrant, stylish head hair. But the most striking part about him had to be his unusual eyes and arms. Are those mechanical prosthetics? Well, as for how you ended up here, I am personally quite curious about that as well. So he has no clue how I got here either. What else should I ask him? Who is the owner of the mansion? How you been watching me sleep this whole time? What happened to your eyes and your arms? What was that thing? And end of the conversation. Okay, let's ask what was that thing. Did you see that divine monster with blood oozing out of his body? A monster? He seemed puzzled. Oh, let me guess. You're talking about those cyborgs, huh? Cyborgs? And there is more than one of them? Don't be so worried, my dear. They are just Vincent's little pets. Vincent? Who is that? And what kind of person would keep these things as pets? Okay. Who is the owner? So you mentioned that you were not the one who owns this place. Who is the owner then? The owner? His name is Vincent Edgeworth. How should I put it? He is quite an adorable man, yet could be extremely dangerous at the same time. For some reason his name rang a bell. Have you been watching me sleep this whole time? Indeed I have, my dear. In fact, I'm getting quite envious seeing how peacefully you slept. I felt my cheeks warming up despite having no familiarity with him. Did you see that? Yeah, I will already. Okay. The thing almost had me for dinner. Okay. What happened to your eyes and arms? Well, what can I say? There are things in our lives that won't always go our way, huh? He shrugged his shoulders, smiled, and my question seemed to be soon forgotten. If Victor doesn't know how I ended up here either, then there is no need for me to keep asking him questions. Well then, I guess it's time for me to go. I lifted the posh blanket to the side and got out of my bed. Please thank Mr. Edgeworth on my behalf. I'm going to say again. I started to make my way towards the door. May I ask where are you heading to, my dear? Victor looked at me curiously. Where? I am heading back to... I felt my hand tightened on the door handle like a vice. I struggled to come up with a response. Where am I going? Where is my home? I realized that I had not simply forgotten what happened last night. I had lost all my memories. Right, it's a screamer again. No, it's not a screamer. Okay. No name, no cash, no ID. I'm not even in a position to be a vagabond. Oh darling, please, don't be distressed. You have to realize losing your memories could also be a blessing. Countless people are imprisoned by their own memories. They try their best to let go, yet cling to them all the time. But you, on the other hand, are given a second chance. Isn't that wonderful? I'll be honest, even I am getting a bit jealous. I see where his point is coming from, but seriously, what could be worse than being homeless? I sighed again. Victor, how many times do I have to tell you? Quit smoking in my mansion. Well, speak of the devil, if it isn't my dear friend Vincent. So this is the owner of the building. Vincent? So he's the owner of the mansion? Madame, if this perverted man has caused you any trouble, I could call the police and have him arrested right now. Madame? Okay, we are playing as a woman. I think I'm good, thank you, though, I responded awkwardly. Are those two really friends? Vincent, may I ask you if you are the owner of this mansion? Indeed I am, he smiled. My apologies for not introducing myself properly. My name is Vincent Edgeworth, and I'm the owner of this mansion.
Vincent
Edgeworth. Okay, may I have your name, madame? And the reason for your visit? The reason for my visit? So I was the one who came here to begin with? I wasn't sure how to respond. It is a shame, Vincent. It appears that our guest has lost all her memories. Victor came to my rescue. Is that so? How interesting. If that's the case, shall we decide on a new name for you then, madame? I guess he's right. A temporary name would be better than nothing. I accidentally pressed that, but I still safe. Well then, what should my name be? Lady. Alright. Please call me Vlada.
Amazing.
Very good. It is my great pleasure to meet you. we had to make some joke like poopy. You seem a bit distressed, and I'm assuming you have many questions on your mind right now. Is there anything I can try to help you with? Vincent might know something valuable that will reopen my memory banks. What should I ask him? How did I get here? Mr. Edgeworth, please tell me, how did I end up here? How did you end up here? I regret to inform you that I don't know either. Nobody knows where it comes and where it goes. The truth is, my butler was the one who heard knocking sound in the door last night. When he went to open it, he saw your face down on the stairs unconscious. Since we knew nothing about you or the reason you were here, we decided to place you in the guest room for the time being. Why on earth would I come to his mansion? Okay, earlier today I saw some sort of creature I've never seen before. Something that seemed half human, half robotic. What exactly was that? Oh my dear, it appears that you have already met one of my friends. But promise me, would you do refrain from feeding them if it isn't their meal time yet? I guess I would be a fitting appetizer for them, am I not? Did I bring anything with me? Speaking of that, we did find this in your pocket. He handed me a business card. Myers Corporation. The card was mostly recognizable except for the huge M-shaped logo. Myers Corporation, I pondered where I have heard of this name. Why would I own a business card of someone working there? What is Myers Corporation? I looked up and asked. Myers Corporation is a world-famous mechanical engineering corporation based in the G4 district, said Victor. It's also the first company that was able to develop highly flexible mechanical prosthetics. But unfortunately, this company was forced to declare bankruptcy due to a horrific incident that took place 5 years ago. A horrific incident? The G4 cyborg incident. Vincent seems displeased at even the mentioning of it. The G4 cyborg incident, what happened? I'm asking. Both Vincent and Victor fell silent for a moment as if they were debating if I should even carry the knowledge of this event. In January 2080, a notable number of citizens mysteriously went missing in a single week. Victor finally started to speak again. Missing. They disappeared without any sign, as if they had evaporated into the thin air. No wheels, no corpses, no bloodstains, not a single trace. But there was one thing that those people had in common. They were all last spotted near the G4 districts. Who would have enough power to make hundreds of citizens disappear in a single week? Naturally, the police suspected Myers Corporation, a mega international monopoly located in the G4 district. Nonetheless, Myers Corporation refused to admit that they had any involvement in this matter. After a year-long investigation, the police accidentally discovered a secret chamber located in the basement of the corporation. Inside the chamber, there was a group of cyborgs. Cyborg? Isn't that the thing I saw before? It would be natural for you to assume that cyborgs were the missing citizens, but the truth was more gruesome than that. The truth was that missing citizens were used as cattle feed for the cyborgs. As for where the cyborgs themselves originally came from, nobody really sure. Even in light of the discovery, Myers Corporation still firmly denied the fact that they had ever granted permission for such an inhuman experiment. Inhumane. With help from an attorney, one incident innocent employee was convicted. He was sentenced to life without parole, yet the company itself was free of any charges. However, that was not the end of the story. 2 months later, the attorney suffered serious injuries from a vehicle accident and was one step away from getting killed. With the same year, all core members of Myers Corporation were found brutally murdered. The perpetrator behind these horrific acts was never found. To this day, people still mysteriously vanish in the G4 district. Rumor says that the spirits of the victims from the experiment are still wandering the streets, taking the lives of those unfortunate enough to cross paths with them. Victor's story sent shivers down my spine. I was not expecting such a chilling urban legend from the G4 district. Victor, may I ask how you knew all of this? The answer to that is simple. Victor left. Both Vincent and I are former employees of Myers Corporation. Victor, I must say that I'm quite impressed by how much you have committed the story to memory. Victor tried to cough it off. He glanced at the clock on the wall and seemed to be a bit troubled by the time. Well, story time is over. I shall take my leave now. Join me for a drink at the pub tomorrow night, won't you? And it was a pleasure to meet you, my dear. Victor left the mansion. After that, Vincent helped me settle into the guest room. I thanked him and then returned to my room to get some rest for the night. I cannot. It was around midnight when I was quietly lying on my bed with my mind racing. I kept thinking about what Victor told me, the missing G4 citizens, the cyborgs in the basement, and the mysterious Myers Corporation. I took the cards out of my pocket and scrunched it under the moonlight. Why was this all I brought with me to Vincent Mansion? What exactly do I have to do with Myers Corporation? There is only one place I should go to find out. To the Myers Corporation place. Objective, enter Myers Corporation. Tips, click on arrows to move around. Any items you collect will be shown in the top left corner. You can speed up the scene transmission by double clicking. Alright, so here's the quest begins. This was the introduction. And I'm going to finish this episode now. And if you like the video and I get enough likes, I will continue and I will finish it like in more than one episode. And if you like the game, the link to the game is down in the description. And if you like the video, as I said, you can like it and subscribe, please. And I hope you're having a very wonderful time. And I thank you very much for watching and staying with me till now. And have a very good time all the time, forever, and bye.